Hey, Danny Ray with LifeTelesalesMentor.com. Coming today, it's Saturday. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I hope you guys went ahead and kicked ass, worked your asses off, and literally just run your business to the next level. Remember, this YouTube channel is strictly and solely based off work ethic, commitment, putting it to action to gain ultimate success, and that's what it's all about. Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit today about the launch of the website. Okay, the LifeTelesalesMentor.com website. We're very, very excited for it to be going live this week. Okay, some big things going on that website. I literally just made a video like 5 minutes ago, about 15 minutes long, and there was no volume. So I double checked now. This you guys can hear me. But make a long story short. I'm very excited about the website being launched this week. Okay, very, very excited. I'll give you a sneak peek later on in this video. But again, the whole focus of this whole thing is to help agents, succeed in this business. The reason why I'm doing this is because months ago, okay, since May, since the Digital Life Insurance Mastermind Conference in Vegas, which I was on a sales panel, took Q&A and stuff like that. I've been inundated on a daily basis, 4, 5, 6 agents a day, uh, you know, asking me success, Danny, how you becoming successful? How do you do what you did in the past? And I've helped them. I've taken time out of my day to help other agents. Okay, so I had to try and figure out because again, that's very time consuming. I love to assist agents. I love to see them successful. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a pay it forward kind of guy. Okay, I help others. I don't expect anything in return. If you become successful, that is the biggest gratification for me. Okay, and that I had something to do with your success, and that really makes me happy. Okay. Again, I've been at this gig for 26 years. I've sold everything you could possibly imagine over the phone, and I've always been ultra, ultra, ultra successful in anything that I've done. And all it does is it requires, working hard, making a commitment to yourself, okay, putting your goals to action, okay, and relentlessly going after those goals, and success just follows as a guarantee. All right, so it's very, very important to always be in that zone and focus on being successful and know what it takes to being successful, and the psychology behind a telesales and also the philosophy behind a sale. Okay, when you want to be ultra successful over the phone. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of the website. Very, very excited about this. Okay, so again, then we'll go into some questions. Okay, about oh, first and foremost, I want to go over this real fast. Um, when you're selling over the phone, okay, and you have a script. I just was talking to an agent the last couple of days that had a script. She's very successful. Okay, this agent's very, very successful. Okay, which she does. Okay, but she had a certain script that was so front loaded, it was not even funny. Okay, now you got to one thing about sales that is, and don't mind me, it's 12, a quarter to 1 in the morning. I've been at this game since 7 o'clock this morning, just on doing 100 miles an hour. Okay, one thing about sales over the phone, selling is not telling. Okay, selling is not telling. All right, you gotta go ahead and focus on making a structure of your script to not just, the old saying, well, not only selling is not telling, but here's a good analogy. If you had an arsenal of weapons, okay, and you were going into battle, and 10 feet away from you was the fence to go over to enemy territory, and you started spraying all your bullets all over the place until you had none left, and then you jumped the fence and you ran out there with empty guns, okay, what's going to happen? Okay, same thing with sales. You cannot front load a pitch and give a client too much information because if you do that, they're going to get confused. And if they're confused, they're not going to buy something they're not comfortable with buying. Okay, so when you're selling over the phone, you got to keep it short and sweet, keep it simple for the client. Okay, so this particular agent had a front-loaded pitch. I mean, 5 pages long, 5 pages, and the first 4 pages was nothing but information to give to the client. Now, again, you and I both know if you're overindulged with information that you don't really know about, every the more information you get, your logic and emotional buttons are the more less they're gonna go down because you don't understand. You get too much information, you just don't understand. Okay, my key when I go ahead and structure a script is introduction. You got to be strong in the beginning. You got to the client's got to know that you are the best in the business before 5 seconds, 10 seconds into the pitch by the tonality of your voice and how you present yourself, because it's going to be very, very different for anybody else they spoke to. That's really important. Okay, then you got to fact find. Okay, in other words, again, you got to be strong in the beginning. Then you got to fact find. Okay, and then ultimately at that point you gain rapport. Okay, then at that point, you got to go ahead and make the sale, and what you're offering the client logically makes sense. Okay, and also then you have to make sure that it emotionally makes sense too. Okay, then the end result is they agree with you logically, they agree with you emotionally. Okay, then it comes down to what kind of personality is. Do they have a high action threshold or a low action threshold? Okay, so it's very, very important to get to that point through. And again, if the client loves the product, they like you, and they love the company, there shouldn't be an issue. If you did the sale right, it should be done. So basically, what I did was I rewrote the script for her. Okay, this agent, and I cut out all the fat. Okay, and basically went from 5 pages of information for the client to asking for the order by the middle of page 3. Okay, which is really, really important. I mean, when I pitch and I'm prospecting, okay, I am at rates under 10 minutes. Okay, with a term policy and final expense policy, maybe 10 minutes. That's with fact finding or intelligence gathering, gaining rapport, and at the rates. Okay, and all along the clients engage with the conversation. Okay, and I'm making them say yes by using tie downs. Tie downs are very, very important. Okay, are you with me so far? Does that make sense to you? Okay, stuff like that. You got to use tie downs. All right. With that said, let me give you a little sneak peek of the website. I'm very excited about this. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so here you go. This is again, there's gonna be a lot more content involved with this. Okay, this is just gonna be the home page, but I do have to do the about me phase. Okay, one-on-one mentorship. I will be offering one-on-one mentorship. Okay, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, and 8 hour packages. Okay, you will have me for at least 1 hour. You can ask me anything you want. Anything. We'll go over your pitch. Anything. Very prepared. There'll be a pretty much a bullet points on which program will help. Okay, and how long you have me. Okay, or again, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, and 8 hours a month. Now, if you do the 8 hours a month, okay, you got me for 2 hours a week, scheduled 2 hours a week, okay, for 4 weeks, and then I will go ahead and write for you a specific script based off what you sell with rebuttals. Okay? Basic script with rebuttals based off exactly what you sell. Doesn't matter if it's anything. Okay? Again, I've sold everything over the phone. So every pitch, everything I've ever sold is structured the same way. Okay? And the end result is the client buying. So that's the really key. So the 8 hour pro mentorship one-on-one, you got me for 2 hours a week. Now it's not going to be 2 hours at a clip unless you really want that, but it's usually going to be 1 hours, 2 days a week, two 1 hour sessions for 4 weeks. And again, that comes up to 8 hours. And at that point, 2 extra hours on top of that, I'll add on top of the 8 hour plan. And that comes with script building and writing rebuttals for you. Okay. Um, Lead program. Okay. Again, we self-generate. Okay, via websites and also Facebook. Okay, we have final expense leads through Facebook that are converting at a very good level. Okay, we have a script that goes with that theme, that kind of theme lead. Okay, what we're offering online. Okay, these are the available states right now. We should be in about 2 dozen more over the course of the next month. Okay, so if you're interested in the final expense lead program, get in these states. Okay, again, they're high conversion leads. I got rookies right now that are writing 5,000, anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 a week off these leads. Okay, so if you have any kind of a sales skill, you'll do the same, if not more. Okay, but again, these are not going to be leads that you're buying for 25 bucks a piece. okay, or $20 a piece that these other lead vendors out there, that you see every day on Facebook that are selling their leads for 25 to $20 to $30 a piece. These are going to be between 8 to 12 bucks a piece, depending on the state, depending on the information we get from the client. And again, these come with a script that are highly convertible. Okay. Also, with that said, join my team. Okay. I am building out a team. Now, I am very focused on this. I'm at a point in my career where this is the time, this is the right time. Okay, with me offering this mentorship and also leads, I'm going to start building a team. My goal is to have the largest telesales life insurance agent team in the entire country. That's my goal. Okay, I think we can achieve that together. Okay, get to a point where you know. We'll just completely grow, rowing in the same direction, be ultimate successful. I got so many goals and so many visions for this. Okay. It's going to be a blast, man. It really is. I'm so excited about it. Okay. As far as building a team, okay. Again, I'm very, very excited about it. Okay. I have a lot of great people that I'm a part of right now that I work for, Digital BGA being one of them. Okay. I'm Digital BGA for life. Okay. And again, I'm building a team inside a team. Okay, so we're really going to knock this off, okay, and build a huge team. Okay, and again, it's going to be a passion of mine, just as much as me being a passion as far as the business. So, recap on the website again: one-on-one mentorship. Okay, 1 hour, 2 hours. We're going to add the 4 hours in here and 8 hours. Okay, again, this you got me, man, for 1 hour at a time. Okay, it's 60 minutes. I'm all yours. I'm here to help you. You own me for an hour. Whatever you need me to do to get you successful, we're going to do it together. Okay. Again, the 1 hour, 2 hours, and 4 hours. The 8 hour plan is going to be a good plan. It's 2 hours a week for 4 weeks. You got me. I'm all yours. Okay. On top of that, I'm going to build you out a script. Okay, based on whatever you're pitching. And again, I'm going to learn that over the period of the 8 hours that we speak over a month. Okay. And again, based on what you tell me and me learning about you, and what you do, I am going to go ahead and build you a high performing and conversion script. Okay. Again, recap: final expense lead program. Okay. This is going to grow. These are the states we're going to have right now. We are going to grow with that. Okay. These are highly convertible leads. Okay. That have been tweaked. Okay. And also comes with a script, a high converting script. Okay. Also, again, building a team. All right, my goal is to have the largest life insurance telesales team in the country. Okay, I'm telling you, people might laugh. But one of my biggest sayings I do, and it's on the cover of my LinkedIn page. Okay, set goals high so they laugh, crush them as they watch. Okay, make goals so big they laugh, then crush them as they watch. I've been doing that all my life. Okay, so very excited about the website being launched. Again, I'm hoping for a couple of days. You know how it is. If you ever launched a website, you know it's never when the time you want it to. You just want to be. I want it to be perfect. Okay, I want everything to line up and everything else. Point and click simplicity and things of that nature. Okay. All right. So let's go into the questions that were asked this week on the YouTube channel. Okay. First question is, what is your mentorship cost and term going to be? Well, I just answered the term. Here's the deal, okay? Um, it's going to be a win-win for everybody, okay? The costs are going to be $350 an hour for 1 hour, okay? $600 for 2 hours, okay? Probably looking at $250 for 4 hours per hour, $250 per hour for four. Okay, might even be 275. Gonna look at that. Sorry about that. 8 hours, okay, is gonna be yes, okay, 8 hours for $200. The average cost is $200 an hour for 8 hours. Again, you get the 2 free hours with the script building, okay, and also rebuttals. So again, the recap on that is gonna be $350. You got me for 1 hour. Okay, 2 hours, it's gonna be $600. Okay, 4 hours is 250 an hour. Okay, and then 8 hours will be $200 an hour. Okay, and again, the 8 hours you're going to get. I'm going to build you out a script, built strict specifically on the conversations we have over those 8 hours. Okay, and also the rebuttals as well. Okay, and I'll give you 5 rebuttals of the top 5 objections you get. Okay. Um, all right. So with that said, Sundays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. Great time. That's a sweet spot. That's when I'm working Sundays. That's what I do. Would you recommend calling a Sunday evening 7 to 8:30 p.m.? Um, nah, I wouldn't. You got to look at it this way. Sunday nights, that's where people are recharging their batteries. They're getting ready for the work week. Um, especially in the Bible Belt. You're just not gonna you're gonna rub people the wrong way. You call them that late on a Sunday, unless of course they tell you to. Then of course. But again, I mean, when it's 7 8:30, where are we talking about? You talking about you're in the East Coast, calling West Coast, then absolutely call them up to 8:30. But in your time zone, if you're in the East Coast, I wouldn't call people up to 8:30 in your own time zone. Okay. Also, best window to call on Saturdays in your experience. Saturdays, it's a Monday. Okay. Saturdays, there's no bearing. I mean, Saturdays, I'm usually at 10 to 6, 10 to 7. I've called, and again, it all depends on your lead flow. Okay. Um, my day ends when there's no leads to call. Again, when I'm prospecting. If I'm sitting on the phone and I'm prospecting, my day's not over until there's nothing to call. Okay, so if you're working on a Saturday and you start at 10 o'clock and you get 30 leads to call still left at 7, you're not working. My advice to you is this: during the course of the day on a Saturday, if you're working, okay, disposition your West Coast leads for later in the day. This way, when you don't all East, Central, and Mountain time, you might have 20, 25 leads that are West Coast, and then you got until 7 to 10 o'clock. I'm telling you, I have written some of my biggest cases, and I could pull four applications out of my butt, late at night. I've written policies at 12:30 at night. Okay, so yeah, I mean it's again to recap on that. Sundays, unless it's out of your time zone and you can work at 8:30 your time, again in East Coast, and it's only 5:30 West Coast, I would not call more than after 6 o'clock on a Sunday. Okay, that's just me. Okay, Saturdays, Saturdays and Monday. Doesn't make a difference to me. I call until midnight if I had it. If I had it. All right. Next question is, what headphones do I use? I use Plantronics PLT 5200C. These are really good. These are really, really good. Okay. Ooh, I just got a little blurry there. Sorry about that. Yeah, these are really, really good. How many calls do I make on an average week? When I'm prospecting, I'm calling. I would say, why is this so blurry? Oh, sorry about that. This video is going to be a little blurry. When I'm prospecting, I would call at least 100 to 150 a day. Okay, and I'm usually at a closing ratio of if I'm making 100 $150 a day, I can write anywhere from 2 to 10 policies in a day. So that's usually on average. All right. Um, is there a 2% close rate? No way. If you got 100 leads, okay, your closing rate's going to be 6 to 9%. Okay, that's what you're looking at, 6 to 9%. Okay, as far as a ratio with that. All right, 6 to 9%. Okay, now here's the deal: when you buy 100 leads, okay, 50% of them are going to be wrong. I'm not wrong. Sorry, 50% of them you're just not going to contact. Like, you're just not. It's just this law of averages. You make 5 phone calls to each lead, you're just not going to contact half of them. It is. Those 50 that you don't contact, put them in an email drop, whether you do it in a CRM you have or you do it with a constant contact or a third party email drip vendor. All right, but again, out of 50 phone calls, an average agent should closing ratio should be 12 to 15%. Okay, or 50. Again, 100 leads, 6 to 9% closing ratio. So if you only contact half them, you got to double it. So 6, 12, 12 to 18%. Me personally, on a really good week, or if I'm focused on prospecting, blind is on in the zone, my conversion sometimes is 50%. You know, but at very least 30, 35. I mean, and when I'm back in the day when I was making busting records, I mean, I would be 50, anywhere from 47 to 51% conversion. Okay, and the main reason why is I'm a master at the double. Every 4 policies I'd write, one would be a double. So that significantly increases your conversion ratio. All right. So next question is, how many fresh leads will you typically add per week? Now, I would get if you want to make 6 figures, you got to get 15 to 25 leads a day. Okay, if you want to make six figures, 15 to 20 for term, 20 to 25 for final expense. That's it. If you want to be successful, that's just the way it is. Okay. Also, affirmations, guys. I can't stress this enough. You gotta focus on affirmations. Okay. Affirmations is an absolute key. Okay. You gotta feed the brain. You gotta go ahead and reprogram your brain. Remember, your brain does not know the difference between right and wrong, or should I say, fact or fiction, or what's real and what's not. Just only what you tell it. Okay, so really focus on that mindset. Keep the blinders on. Again, very excited this week to go ahead and launch the website. Very, very excited about it. Some good stuff going on. Again, building a team. I'm really going to be focused over the course, starting probably within the next month, really building out a team, doing it right. Okay, really excited about that. Okay, it's going to build. Again, my main focus is to build the largest telesales life agent team in the entire country. That's what I'm my goal is. Okay. Let's make records. Let's break records together. Let's all jump in a boat, row in the same direction. All right, very excited about that. So again, if you have any questions, down below in the comment box, okay, and I'll answer them on Friday. Again, going forward, I'm going to try my best to do a video every day. After the next few days, things should even out a little bit. I'm trying to get a nice routine going again, where I can write business, maintain business, work on my websites, get backlinks. Oh, and I just did my first YouTube video tonight as far as YouTube ad. Very excited. That's pretty cool stuff, man. All right, I highly recommend to look at Nick Ayers. Um, what is it called? Made You Look. I think it's Made You Look. MadeYouLook.com. Okay, Nick Ayers, really good program. Okay. With that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. And remember, any questions or anything, comment box below. All right. See ya.